Hey YouTube, welcome back to Universe X, and today we have our first batch of red spoilers. Now, I'm gonna be real, I didn't get as much U7 as I'd like, but we got a little U7, so we're gonna dive into it, have a good time. I wanted to say thank you for all the support for the Gohan Reveal. It is the biggest video I've done on my channel, and I am beyond excited to just kind of see the feedback and get that ball rolling. So, we are about to move into the just spoilers today. It looks like tomorrow we'll be getting a bulk of U7 as well as maybe some more Universe 11 cards. But we got a little bit of tasty stuff today. We definitely got to see the feel of Jiren's deck. So. Just wanted to let you guys know, if you haven't been to the Facebook group, think about doing so. It's in the description. If you haven't been to the Discord, think about doing so. It's in the description. And last but not least, I actually made a Facebook group just in case people want to share some memes, just generally have a little bit more focused community. So I'll put that in the description for this video as well. And we'll be shipping out the contest winners. I tried to give everybody as much time as possible. And frankly, there was kind of like a lot of stuff, personal life going, moving and whatnot, changing jobs. So I'm like, it's been a little bit of a hectic time. That being said, we're also very, very close to that 1K mark. Still pushing. Every bit of support counts. So thank you if you've been supporting the channel. And if you plan to, thank you as well. So if you like the content, think about hitting that subscribe button. Moving through. We're going to speed through some of these because we've already seen them. But you got Son Gohan. And of course, I'll leave the description to the video where I spoil them and go into depth as much as I can, at least, about the leader and the unison. But we're going to go through them fast because we've already seen them. You got Warrior of Universe 7, once per turn. When you use a Universe 7 card in the combo, draw one card, then Awaken. When your life is at 4 or less, or you have a red unison card specified cost of 2 in play, you may draw one card, switch up to one of your energy to active mode, flip this card over. Then, you have them flipped over, Son Gohan, Power of Duty. The Warrior of Universe 7, auto once per turn. When you combo a Universe 7 card, you draw a card. Once per turn, Spirit Boost 1. When you combo a red skillless battle card with specified cost of 2, injury cost of 2. It gets plus 6,000 combo for the turn. And then if you're one of your red unisons with a specified cost of 2 and your unison area is placed in your drop area, choose up to one skillless battle card with injury cost of 2 in your drop area, play it. Now next, we're gonna move on to our first new card. Jiren. Oof. Auto, Spirit Boost 1. When your opponent attacks, choose up to one red Jiren card in your hand with an evolve skill. Pay the skill cost for the chosen card's evolve skill, and then evolve it on top of a battle card that meets its evolve requirements. Activate main once per turn, add one card from your life to your hand, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, play up to one Universe 11 card, the injury cost of 1 amongst them in rest mode, and then shuffle your deck. Awaken. When your life is at 4 or less, you may draw one card, switch up to one of your energy active mode, and flip this card over. Next, we've got Jiren Blind Destruction. Auto, when this card attacks, draw one card. Auto, limit 2. If it's your turn, when one of your red Universe 11 cards evolves, this card gains plus 5,000 power for the turn. Yeah, so you can bring this guy to a 25k swinger. It's actually kind of ridiculous. And that can happen in a turn. And this is limit 2. If it's your turn. So if it's your turn means you can't really wall up defensively, but this is still kind of cool. Auto Spirit Boost 1, when your opponent attacks, you can choose one red Jiren card in your hand with evolve skill and do the same thing. Okay, cool. So this is actually pretty neat. He's going to be able to pump himself. In defense, you'll be able to evolve a Jiren card and then reap the benefits of its effects. And then on the back, he's going to be able to pump himself to 25 on his turn if you're going up the chains. Let's talk about the unisons next. Once again, we've already been over Frieza, but auto once per turn. If it's your turn, when you remove a marker from this card using the Spirit Boost skill, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards or unison cards and gains minus 10,000 power for the turn. +1, activate main, place up to one skillless battle card from your drop area to the bottom of your deck, and then +0. When your opponent attacks, choose up to one skillless Universe 7 card in your hand, drop area, and combo with it. Now, next new card. We're gonna go for Topo, Force of Obliteration. That name is monstrous. Auto, once per turn, when one of your red battle cards evolves, this card gains plus 5,000 power for the turn, and add a marker to it. That's it's interesting because that 5k still makes it neutral for leaders, so it doesn't really do terribly much, but you at least protect it from other weak unisons and little weenies. +1, activate main. At the end of your turn, choose up to one red battle card with energy cost of 1 in your hand and play it in rest mode. So between the Jiren skill and this guy, you are always going to be able to start your chains. That's cool. -7, activate main. If your opponent has 3 or more life, deal 1 damage to your opponent. So you will not be able to stall this guy. But -7 is really hefty, so I'm not sure if that's ever going to get off. We shall see, though. Now, next, I'm going to skip a card, and then we're going to go over to the Jiren cards. And after going to the Jiren cards, we're going to come back to the 1 U7 card released today. So we've got Coquette, Warrior of Universe 11. She's just the normal brand of super combo that's been going around that'll add to your Unison, or be a super combo. Then we've got Zorre, Warrior of Universe 11, and he is just the normal cycle of anti-burn cards that's been going around. So that kind of is what it is. Now we get to move on to some of the Jiren cards. We've got Jiren, Devastating Might. He's a 15k, and he says, so he's a 15k, and EX Evolve, if your leader card is a red Universe 11 card, red Jiren card with energy cost of 1. So they're all going to come off their 1 drops, so my cats are going wild. Limit 1, when this card is played, draw 1 card, and then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 10k power for the turn. It's important that they put this guy on limit 1 because he could be looped. Like, he could be played multiple times a turn easily with this deck. Like, you could do 3 chains if you wanted to. 1 from your energy, 1 from your leader, 1 from Topo. So, it's important that he's limit 1. And he's a 15k swinger that can come out on turn 1 and just replace himself. So that's going to be really cool. He has a little bit of destruction on him. This is actually really neat. Like, this is not a bad turn 1 play at all. Next, we're moving on to Jiren, Surge of Strength. 19k dual attack. EX Evolve, limit 1, cost red. If your leader card is a red Universe 11 card, Jiren with energy cost of 1 or 4. So he can come off from the base, he can come off from the top. That's actually pretty cool. Permanent. If this card be removed from your battle area using your opponent's skill, you may place 2 cards under this card into the owner's drop areas, or add 1 card from your life to your hand instead. So this guy can be pseudo awakened if they try to remove him too early in the game, or he can be pseudo awakening. It's pretty neat. Now, when this card is played, draw 1 card and then choose up to 1 of your red Universe 11 leader cards or battle cards other than this card, and it gets plus 1,000 power for the turn. Dig it. Definitely dig it. That's actually pretty cool. So he's going to tip your leader over to be able to force another combo. I mean, that 1,000, we've already talked about it. That 1,000 is way more important than most people realize, especially defensively. So that's pretty cool. And since this can happen on your opponent's turn, that's a whole other thing. Now, Jiren, Zenith of Power. This is the SR for the Jiren deck. And, woof. Let's talk about it. 35k attack. Oh my gosh. Okay. Double Strike. EX Evolve, a limit 1. If you have 3 or more energy, he can go on a Jiren with 4 or 5. When this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and it gets minus 35,000 power for the turn, and you can't play non-Universe 11 battle cards for the turn. Activate main once per turn, place 1 card under this into its owner's drop area. Switch this card to active mode, and you may have your red leader card gain 5,000 power for the turn. So using this correctly, if you evolve twice in 1 turn, you're going to be able to have a 30k base leader, along with a 35k double strike Jiren Zenith of Power. Oh, all right. All right. That's gonna be a little thick. It's a little strong. We're gonna see how this plays out. I'm actually we're digging this. Like, Jiren should not be underestimated because he's going to be able to evolve on your turn and your opponent's turn, and they all seem to cantrip. So he's gonna be speeding through your deck. Both these decks, Gohan and Jiren, looks like they're gonna be able to draw you a fair amount of cards just over time. Now we're gonna move next to Son Goku Divine Presence. This is a 4-drop, and 3 specified red, and he straight up says Son Goku. Well, this is I'm looking at him. I'm wondering if this is gonna be the SPR, if it's gonna be the maybe Gohan and Piccolo I was talking about. But you have Deflect and Dual Attack. Permanent, this card cannot be removed from your battle area by skills during your turn. Auto, once per turn when this card attacks, add up to 1 red skills battle card from your deck to your hand. Then this card gains 5,000 power for the turn. Activate battle. You got 2 colorless. Oh wow, why am I saying 2 colorless? I'm staring at 2 red. You've got 2 red. If you have 3 or more energy and you have 2 or more red battle cards in your combo area, play this card from your hand, then choose up to 1 of your mono red cards, and it gains plus 5,000 power for the turn. So you already know that since Gohan is swinging with he's gonna boost himself potentially by 5k, and if it's a skill list, he can spirit boost for another 6k. This guy's going to give him another base 5k. So Gohan will be swinging for 31k as a leader swing. And this guy will swing for 20k twice. But he's also going to be able to come in, and this is actually really crazy. Like, he's going to come in at 25k. And frankly, once per turn, once card attacks and he gains for the turn, yeah, he's going to go in at 25k. And if he wanted to, he can make himself 30k. And he can't be removed from the field for the turn. So this is actually going to be a pretty monumental thing, because he's going to be able to swing through haze. He's going to be able to come in, and he can't be charismatic. He actually, like, I mean, he's got deflect too. So this guy's going to come in and stick. His damage is assured unless your opponent negates or out combos or blocks. And I think that's actually very, 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 very important. I can't wait to see what the rest of the Gohan archetype does, but this is a very, very good card, in my opinion. He's efficient. He's 2 energy for a Thickums type swing. He's also 0-5k, so this deck is going to be meant to combo his butt off. I'm excited. So it is what it is. I wish to see more Universe 7 cards. That'll be tomorrow. I'm going to try to come out with that video as early as possible, but since the releases come at 9, I have to be at work at 9. You may have to see it later in the day. Please wait for me. We're really going to get on this Theorycraft train. So that being said, if you like the content, think about hitting the subscribe button. Comment, like the video. Let me know what you guys think. Help it float in the algorithm. And I am very excited for this set. Can't wait to open boxes. Can't wait to go to pre-releases. You'll be hearing a lot from me from this set in this format. So thank you guys for watching, tuning in, and stay tuned to the official Facebook page for more spoilers tomorrow. We got an SCR reveal. It'll be hosted on Thursday, I believe. We got so much going, and hey, I'm still banking on it. TOP, red SCR, either Goku and Frieza or Goku Frieza in 17. Don't at me. It's just a hunch. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Later.